going on, everybody? This is Big James here with you, and I got my little daughter Aria with me. We are out at Beacon Dragway today, and we're going to talk some drag racing 101. I know a lot of guys coming to the No Name Nationals may have never made a pass before, may have never even been to a drag strip, who knows? But we're going to get you fixed up.
Now, the first thing we need to speak about is drag racing etiquette. 5 mile an hour and slower in the pits. There's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of little kids running around, pit bikes, side-by-sides, you name it. So we need to be aware of all of our surroundings at all times. Now, as we enter the staging area, there's a couple things that you need to be aware of. The lanes are marked 1 through 5. Now, normally the left lane is indicated by the odd numbers and the right lane is indicated by the even numbers. You can see up here on the ground they are marked from left to right 1 through 5. So as they call the classes up, they may call you to a specific lane. You just need to make sure you're in the correct lane when you get to the front, that way you're not out of line. Making sure you're in the correct lane will help the whole night go a lot smoother and everybody will get a lot more passes in. Now once you get to the front of the line, there will be an official up there waving you forward. Do not enter onto the track until you have been signaled. Once you get the all clear to proceed onto the track, we're headed to the water box. Now at Jeffers Motorsports Park, you don't get to drive through the water puddle, you have to pull onto the track and then back up. Once you're in the water puddle, do not do a burnout in the water. This will throw water all up in your wheel wells and it will possibly drip down on your tires later on in the run, causing traction issues. Just back up, get your tires a little bit wet, and then pull forward. Once you've done this, you're ready to do your best John Force burnout. And we want to see everything you got. Don't forget to bring it. Now that our tires are blistering hot, this is what gets most people in trouble right here, the staging process. You can see the 2 orange markers up there on the track. That indicates that's where your staging beams are. Here's a picture of the beams on the side. Now when they say pull it into the beams, it's kind of a literal sense. There's actual lasers across the track that indicate your tires, as seen here. Now different tracks have different rollouts. At this track, the lasers are 3 inches off the ground and they're 7 inches apart. And this can affect your reaction time depending on how the track is set up and what their rollout is set at. But that's a little bit advanced, and if you know this much already, then you probably already know what I'm talking about.
Alright.
So the first thing you're going to do is bump it into the pre-stage. Once both beams are lit up for pre-stage, you can bump it on into the stage beam. Now normally here at the end of this concrete barrier you would see a Christmas tree. They got it put up here for today just to keep it out of the weather as no racing is going on. We're going to do a little dry run right here. We're pulling up to the cones here. We're pretending we're in the pre-stage. We're going to come on up to the stage. And once those ambers light up on that Christmas tree, you better be gone, or your opponent will be. Once we've launched, the first threshold we're going to cross is the 60-foot marker. Now you'll see this indicated on your time slip. It's a good indication of how much traction you got and how good your power management is. It's a great tuning tool as well on your time slip. We're going to head on down to the track, and we're not going to see another cone until the 330-foot mark. Now this is half track. Now at this point you should have had a couple car links on your opponent, but if he has a turbo, he's about to do a Ricer flyby and blow all your doors off, so you better hang on. And there's the mile an hour cone and the ET cone and the finish line. Once you pass those, it's time to start slowing her on down, get on them brakes and be ready to stop. Now usually the person in the left hand lanes gets to exit the track first, so if you're in the right hand lane, don't be trying to cut anybody off, and always make sure you know where your opponent is on the track. Make sure you exit the track safely and in a controlled manner. And here we are coming up the return road. Just treat this like the pits. Don't be speeding, don't be acting crazy. Let's keep everybody safe and having a good time. And don't forget to stop off here at the ticket booth to get your time slip. That way you can see how bad you gapped your buddy. And I gotta give a big shout out to everybody at Beacon Dragway for letting us come out and shoot some vids. Aria got to check out this COPO Camaro. I think she's ready to get behind the wheel already. Once again guys, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to go like and subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll have some more footage out here soon. Thanks again. Big James.